Hello dear students, Alok sir is here. Hope you all are enjoying your studies. In this video I will explain some important concept based numerical from the chapter Force and Laws of Motion. So let us start. First question is that a constant force of friction of 15 Newton is acting on a body of mass 200 kg, moving initially with a speed of 15 meter per second. How long does the body take to stop? What distance will cover before coming to rest? This is the question. The force is, since force is opposing, write the given information. Since force is opposing the motion, so it will be negative sign, F equal to minus 50 Newton. Minus 50 Newton. Mass is given, mass of the object is 200 kg. First we have to calculate what is the acceleration using the formula F equals to ma. We have the formula from second law of motion, F equals to ma. A will be F over m, which is equals to minus 50 by 200, or it is equals to minus 0.25 meter per second square. We have calculated the acceleration. The question is that how long does the body take to stop? Means what time it will take? Using the formula, first law of motion, first equation of motion, that is V equals to U plus AT. We have to calculate T. So T equals to V minus U over A by transposing. Now put the values. V equals to 0, since body final velocity of the object is 0 and U is given 15 meter. Body is moving initially with a speed of 15 meter per second, so it is U is given 15 meter per second. U equals to 15 meter per second. So 0 minus 15 over minus 0.25, which is equals to 60 seconds. That is minus 15 over minus 25 into 100, replacing the decimals. So this will be minus minus cancel out, and this will be 25 4 means time equals to 60 seconds. Means at 60 seconds body will come to rest. Now next part of the question is that what distance will it cover before coming to rest? So we have to calculate distance using the formula S equals to ut plus 1 by 2 at square. U equals to what? 15, time is 60 seconds. 1 by 2, A equals to what? We have calculated A minus 25 by 100, write in fraction form, and T we have calculated 60 seconds, that is 60 into 60. Now solve this equation. If we take 60 common, then we get 15 plus 1 by 2, 1010, sorry, let us first write it, minus 25 by 100 into 60. Now solve it. This is 25 4 and this is 15, means 60, 15 plus 1 over 2 minus 15. Now calculating this, 60, 15 into 2, that is 30, 30 minus 50, 30 minus 15 by 2, or it is 30, that is 30 multiplied by 15, which is equals to 450 meters. So body will cover 450 meter before come to rest. So this is the solution. We have calculated acceleration, then time taken to come to the rest, then distance covered before coming rest. This is the solution of this question. First try to solve it by yourself, then see the solution. Now see the next question. Next question is that an object of mass 20 kg is accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 36 km per hour to 54 km per hour in 25 seconds. Calculate the initial and final momentum of the object. Also find the magnitude of force exerted. Very simple question. First write the information provided by the question, and the information is mass given, solution, what are information provided by the question. Mass of the object is 20 kg and velocity accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 36 km to 56 km per hour, means u and v is given. U is 36 km per hour. So we have to convert this u into meter per second. 36 into 5 by 18. When we convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we multiply by the factor 5 upon 18. So this will become 5 to the 10 meter per second. We have to bring in SI unit, and v is given final velocity, that is 25. Not 25, I think 54 km per hour. Yes, it is given 54 km per hour. And 54 is converted into 54 km is converted into meter per second. So we have to multiply by 5 over 18. 18 threes are means 15. 5 threes are 15 meter per second. We have calculated initial velocity and final velocity. The demand of the question is that calculate the initial and final momentum. Let the initial momentum be, what is the initial momentum? Initial momentum equals to, that is P1 equals to, or Pi equals to mu mass into initial velocity, which is equals to 20 is the mass and initial velocity is 10, that is 200 kilogram meter per second. This is the SI unit of momentum. Final momentum, what is the final momentum? Final momentum is what? It is denoted by Pf equals to mass into final velocity, or mass into v, which is equals to mass is given 20 kg and velocity is given 15, means 300 kilogram meter per second. So we have calculated the initial and final momentum. Now as the question goes ahead, what is the demand of the question? Also find the magnitude of force exerted on the object. So magnitude of force can be calculated by change in momentum or rate of change of momentum. So magnitude of force equals to rate of change of momentum, that is change of momentum over time, and change of momentum is that means final momentum minus initial momentum. we can also write Pf minus Pi over T. Final momentum is what? It is 300 kilogram meter per second minus initial momentum 200 kilogram per second, yes, and time is given 25 second. Now what will be the result? 100 over 25 means force will be 4 Newton. So force exerted by the object is 4 Newton. Mass is given, initial velocity is given, final velocity is given, and changing from its velocity, that is 36 km to 54 km, it takes 25 seconds. Means initial momentum we can calculate using formula mu, final momentum mv, rate of change of momentum, final momentum minus initial momentum, then force exerted. This is how we have calculated the given question. Now see the next question. Next question is that a boy of mass 60 kg running at 3 meter per second jumps on a trolley of mass 140 kg moving with a velocity of 1.5 meter per second in the same direction. What is the common velocity? We will solve this question using conservation law of momentum. So let V be the common velocity of boy and trolley, and since boy jumps on the trolley, so m1 and m2 be the common mass of boy and trolley, mass of the boy and trolley. M1 is the mass of trolley, which is given 140 kg. M2 is the mass of boy, which is given 60 kg. Using conservation law of momentum, and one more thing is given, that is let U1 is the velocity of trolley. Initial velocity of the trolley we can write also. Initial velocity of the trolley. And U2, initial velocity of the boy. Now what we will do, we will use conservation law of momentum. That is, using conservation law of momentum, what we will get the expression m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equals to common mass into common velocity. Means this is the initial momentum of trolley and this is the initial momentum of boy, and since boy and trolley are moving together, so their velocity will be common and their masses will be summed up. So now solve this m1 u1, or we have to calculate v. What is the common velocity? That is, we have to calculate v. So we can modify the formula m1 u1 plus m2 u2 over m1 plus m2. Now solve this question, solve this expression. M1 is given 140, u1 is given, initial velocity of trolley is 3 meter per second, of trolley is 1.5 meter per second, and boy is 3 meter per second. So 140 into 1.5 plus 60 into 3 divided by 140 plus 60. What we will get the result? This is 140 plus 70 means 210, and this is 180 over 200. So what we will get? We will get 390 by 200. Now calculating this, 1.95 meter per second. This is the common velocity. This is the common velocity of both, that is boy and the trolley. So this is how we solve the question using conservation law of momentum. M1 and M2 is added. It is due to the boy jumps over the trolley and their masses will be added, and since they are moving with same velocity, so their velocity will be common. So this is how we calculate the question. Now see the next question. Next question is that a car of mass 1500 kg traveling at 25 meter per second collides with another car of mass 1000 kg traveling at 15 meter per second in the same direction. After collision, the velocity of car A becomes 20 meter per second. Calculate the velocity of car B after collision. This is very simple question based on conservation law of momentum. We have already seen in previous video that when an object is traveling with initial velocity u, let the object A having mass m1 is traveling with velocity u1, and the object B having mass m2 traveling with initial velocity u2. They are in same direction, so after certain time, since u1 is greater than u2, so after certain time there will be collision. There will be collision and their velocity will be changed. That is, now velocity of object A having mass m1 will be v1 and velocity of object B having mass m2 will be v2. So from this expression, from this explanation, we will calculate that initial momentum equals to final momentum. This is the conservation law of momentum. That is m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equals to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This is the conservation law of momentum, expression of conservation law of momentum. We will use the same concept here. So what are information given by the question? Mass of car A, that is MA, equals to 1500 kg, and UA, that is initially it is moving with 25 meter per second, so UA is given 25 meter per second. VA, after collision velocity of car becomes 20 meters per second, so VA is given 20 meter per second, and mass of the car B, that is MB, is given 1000 kg. UB, initial velocity of car is given 15 meter per second, and velocity of the car after collision we have to calculate. So from this formula we will get that MA UA plus m2 u2 equals to m1 v1 ma va sorry mb vb. This is the formula. This is the formula we will use to calculate. So put the values in this formula. We will get m1 u1 means 1500 multiplied by 25 plus m2 u2 means 1000 multiplied by 15 1000 multiplied by 15 equals to MA is 1500 and VA is 20 plus MB is 1000 and VB is not given. We have to calculate VB. So this is the expression. Now we will solve this number. So this will get 375 00 plus 1500 00 equals to 30,000 plus 1000 VB. So VB equals to, now first solve this. This will become 0 0 0 0 0 and 0 again 0 0 and 5. This is 5 and 5 7, that is 12 5 52,500. This is 52,500 37,500